What's up, you guys, and welcome to or back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be getting into these instant miracle knots where I'll be showing you how I did my half miracle knots, half wig look. Before we jump into the hair details as well as how I achieved this look, I want to give a huge shout out to KRN Hair for sponsoring today's video. They sent me over 2 packs of their feather crochet hair in 18 inches and a half wig in 22 inches. I'll list the textures of the hair or the texture of both sets of hair on the screen right here. As for the unboxing, here's how everything looks straight out of the pack. They switched it up on me and sent me some jewelry. Companies don't usually do that, so I said, okay, KRN, y'all trying to impress the girls, and we love that. And then here's how the hair in the unit itself is looking. The hardware had 4 combs on the inside as well as the drawstring and the adjustable band with the silicone backing, and the feather crochet hair was easy to separate. As for the installation of the miracle knots up front, I separated each side of my hair into 4 rows, so I had 8 rows altogether, 4 on each side, busted down the middle. Once I went through and braided all of my singles, all of my plaits, I ended up with 12 on each side, 24 total. And so I wanted to make sure that I did not run out of feather crochet hair, being that I only had 2 bundles of it. I went through and I counted and I came out with 50 pieces of crochet hair per feather crochet bundle. So I knew that I needed to do 4 pieces per braid to make sure that I didn't run out, and it ended up being the perfect amount. As you can see, the front is super full, and then once you throw on the half wig, it turns into being a good bit of hair. So if you don't like big hair, then you want to make sure that you don't go in with as many pieces on each braid as I did, because you're going to have a whole half wig added when it's all said and done. But y'all know I don't mind big hair, so I wanted a full look, and I went through and I put 1 piece on each base of the crochet hair because I didn't want skimp miracle knots in the front and then a full wig in the back. And then I went through and did 3 strands going all the way to the end. One thing that I did switch up with this install versus my full miracle knots video is that I did not braid the hair onto the ends. I wanted this to be quick. There's no point in doing shortcuts such as a half wig without making the whole thing be a quicker installation process. And so I went through and I crocheted as close to my ends as possible. I really wanted to go through and do rubber bands, but I couldn't find my rubber bands when it was time. So I took that as my sign that I did not need to be doing that to my ends. And I just went through and put it as low as I could without the braid unraveling. Now I will say some of the pieces have already slipped in the whole 10 minutes since I've been done, and I know that's because I did not braid it into my ends. So beware if you do not braid your hair into the ends or put rubber bands to anchor the ends, that you may have, or you more than likely will have, some pieces that slip out. But I honestly don't mind because I clearly have some that I can spare with all of this big hair. I love the texture, the quality. It feels good so far. I will update on screen as to how it's holding up in the days to come. I do feel like 4 rows across is the perfect amount, so that's not too much going on as far as your density goes and as far as your final look goes. Here I'll show you how I played around with different looks and how it looks with that. I don't plan to do too much with it, especially with the back being a half wig. That kind of puts a dent in the versatility of it all. I know that I plan to do half up, half down, my standard claw clip. As you can see here, I have it flipped to the side, and I'll also show you all how it looks in the middle as well. But yeah, this is a great way, a great method to use if you want the look of miracle knots, but you don't want to sit and be doing miracle knots all day, because I told y'all in my miracle knots video, it can take a while to achieve this style, and this gets it done in a quarter of the time. I started at 3:36, it's 5 o'clock. And we're done. So you can get this look in a fraction. When I say a fraction of the time. And y'all know I'm all about saving time, but achieving a look that looks great all the same. I'm going to jump to voiceover right here because I do want to show you how I tied each miracle knot without skipping over that detail. So let's get into that, and then we'll close this video on out. So before we get into how I tied the miracle knots per se, I want to talk through how I did my braids. So if you saw my original miracle knots video where I did a full head of miracle knots, then you know that I left about 1 inch to the bottom empty or loose so that I could go through and braid the ends. But with me not doing that this time, I braided all the way down to the bottoms, and then on the very ends I sprayed it with water and applied some curling cream so that it could blend in with the miracle knot hair. And it turned out to be exactly what I needed it to do, with the very ends being let out. I was wondering wondering how it would look because I didn't know if it would look undone or if my ends would be sticking out, but it worked out perfectly. And I honestly see why the girls do this method, especially if the hair that you use is dense, very textured, or if you'll be going for a look that has a lot of hair in minimum braids. Because of the fullness, it just compensates for your ends being let out. As you can see, I got it done in under an hour, and then we're just going through and starting to do the miracle knots. I started on the end of the first one because I was worried about how it would hold up without being braided in, and it worked out. The goal or the key is just to not put it too close to the very end. And as you can see, I'm pulling both sides through, opening it up, and then pulling one piece through. I saw some of the girls online say that this method is the most damaging when it comes to miracle knots, but this is the only method that I know. I did see that some of the girls say that if you pull both sides through the knot, then it's the easiest and it makes for a better takedown. But I've already taken this style down, and all I did was unbraid as I went along, and I didn't have any problems with the takedown this go around. It was way easier obviously than it was when I did a full head of miracle knots, and I honestly had less damage. And I think that has something to do with me just being further along in the postpartum journey. I think a lot of the shedding that I was dealing with the first go around was due to postpartum. I'm not really sure, but all of that to say, I did not have any issues with losing hair during this takedown with using this method. And I really like tying them this way because it allows for a strand of the curl to be on both sides of the braid, and it just makes for a nice full evened out install. But again, this is just the way I did it. And also I made sure that I had a piece on the root of all the braids. And as you can see, by 4:51 we were done and ready to go in with the half wig on the back end. So I'm just getting that front hair out of the way, and then I'm gonna slap that wig band on and slap that half wig on. Use that drawstring just to tighten everything up and tuck away that extra piece. And then we're gonna get into some shaping as well as diffusing and blending in the curls. The one thing I don't like about these hybrid installs is between whatever you do in the front and in the back, there's always going to be that seam. And that's why I love the half up, half down, because it covers the seam of the half wig from the miracle knots. It makes everything look nice and cohesive. So as for defining the curls, I'm just going through with a spray bottle, saturating my hair, and then I'm going in with my Garnier curl system with the curl cream just to moisturize. And then I'm going to cut any loose hairs off of the ends as well as frame my face a little bit. This Garnier Fructis curl system has been getting all the play in my hair videos lately, but I honestly love using these products when it comes to curly hair. It just gets the job done on natural hair and on bundles, wigs, anything curly. I'm pulling out those green bottles and getting to it. Here's where I landed on how I think I'll mostly be wearing this style. It gives the most coverage, it looks the most versatile, and like I like to say, it's doing what it needs to do. So that pretty much sums up how I achieved this hairstyle. All there is to know about this hairstyle, all the details on this hair, where you can find it, any links, any coupon codes will be in the description box. Huge thank you to KRN for sponsoring today's video once more. If you made it this far, you are a real one, and it won't be long before we're back with another hair video. I will see you all in it. Until then, later.
What happened when I think about you? I get in my feelings.